game in prospect here.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. This is virtually a title decider. So much on this game. This is what it's come down to for both these teams. A win for City, and they'll be in the driving seat. Arsenal, if they can find a way to pick up a point here, will stay where they are at the top of the table and be in pole position. This is what it's all about, you know, the Premier League. This is it. One game here today could decide all.
City in no rush to take this free kick. They're going to bomb one forward themselves from the left-hand side, it would seem. It's gone towards the halfway, and Semenyo, who's tried a bit of a trick to get away from Capier and Eze. He's just about bundled that ball away from the pressing Arsenal players. City in possession with Kusanov, and back to all in yellow Donnarumma away to our left. Clip forward towards Haaland, one, but headed back into his own half. Next ball is won by O'Reilly. Haaland too strong there for Saliba, and that's a release out to Doku, intercepted by Mosquera for Arsenal. And now Madueke with the drive through a gap, but not for long. One back by City. Gay turns away from Madueke. On the far side in their own half is Doku with a little shimmy and turn of pace to try and get away from Mosquera, who is adjudged to have brought him down once again. I think that's a free kick.
One thing we're seeing early on here is that Arsenal really pressing high. Odegaard, I know, is so important to the press that Mikel Arteta likes to get on. And Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard are pressed right onto Rodri and Bernardo Silva, making sure that Donnarumma's got to go a little bit more direct.
Donnarumma's there, clipped a pass to about 2 yards into Rodri, who's then found Kusanov with Rice and Havertz close by. Kusanov carries well when he finds Nunez down the left-hand side, midway inside Arsenal territory. Underlapping run being made by Semenyo, some classic Guardiola. Ryan Cherky, the star man, with a knockback to Nunez. 2.5 minutes gone, 0-0, Premier League Live. It's on here to Cherky on the right. Cherky with a little nudge forward up against Eze. He'll find Mateus Nunez. Into the feet of Semenyo, controls and turns, goes right to Doku. On towards Semenyo, up against Rice, looks to beat him for skill. Chops back inside, intercepted by Rice. It hits the City man, it goes out for a goal kick, Arsenal's way.
Yeah, I think it's important. You know, we see Declan Rice there as soon as Semenyo gets on the ball, trying to get out to help Capier. I do think that the two Manchester City wingers will have the beating of the two Arsenal fullbacks if they're left 1v1. So important that someone gets out to help them.
Oh, that's a bad touch there from Raya, and it very nearly allowed Haaland to nick it. Ball was passed to him by Gabriel, and he just miscontrolled it, and Haaland very nearly turned the ball home. It just goes out for a throw on this near side.
It's really, really poor, nervy start from David Raya. Poor touch, usually so confident in possession.
Wow. What a moment that could have been. What a turn that is from Doku on the far side, away from Mosquera, beats him once and twice. Now Madueke is trying to stop the pacey Doku. He'll pass back towards O'Reilly. Doku again, he's really up for it today. Is Doku against Noni Madueke and Mosquera. That's a lovely clip into O'Reilly, cuts it back, Haaland, block, shot, chance, off the post, and it's fallen into the hands of Raya. It was Ryan Cherky who got the shot. It's hit an Arsenal body, could be the arm, that will be getting checked, and it bounces back into the waiting, grateful arms of David Raya on the goal line.
Well, couple of chances there, weren't there? First one was Haaland's, and he kind of hits his own leg almost with the cross coming in. That one's been put behind by
Kusanov. That's a poor pass back towards the goalkeeper there, and it's gone out for a corner kick out of nowhere. Poor pass from Kusanov. We are now getting a replay, Chris, of that handball shout against an Arsenal player in there. I think it's Gabriel.
I'm not sure. His arm's by his side. He's leant down. It come off his shoulder. I don't think you're going to get it given. It comes off the post, and so fortunate that it just rebounds into the arms of David Raya.
Yeah, I think that's the right call there from the referee and the VAR, but well worth a shout from Manchester City. It does hit the arm, but classic case of where on earth would the arm go. 5 minutes gone, 0-0 at the Etihad. Man City against Arsenal. What a start we have had so far. Will we get an early goal here? Madueke over it, swung in, flicked on, and just across the 6-yard box. He's come off a City head in there for another corner. If someone's coming in the back post there, Chris, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's Rodri. I think Rodri gets a touch at the near post. He does. But Zubimendi, I think it is, who's the deepest one, just isn't deep enough, and it just goes over his head. He just needs to hold his run and wait and see what happens at the near post.
Rodri got the flick that every Arsenal player was trying to get, but no one had read it. And now it's a corner kick on this near side for Declan Rice to take. Box is loaded, Rice is delivering, lined up at the back post. It's won by Mosquera in the end, heads over the crossbar for a goal kick.
It's a real chance, this. Mosquera, free header, back post, sees it all the way, just gets it off the side of his head. He's got to head it back across goal where it come from.
Well, it's been a big talking point all season, hasn't it, how Arsenal are such a threat at set pieces. They've scored 16 goals from corners in the Premier League this season, an incredible amount, and it may well be a big feature of this match as well, as City clear up towards Haaland. Saliba beats him to that ball, then Rice wins the next one. There's no doubt about it here at 7 minutes gone. Both teams really up for this. They know what's at stake. As Madueke is released down the right-hand side and gets there before Gay, but turns into trouble in the shape of O'Reilly. Madueke maybe didn't know he was there, and now Gay and O'Reilly work their way out of that situation. It's up towards Haaland. It's won by Saliba. Into Rice, lob forward. Rodri wins the next one. Saliba wins the next one. Havertz wins the next one. Surely offside against Zubimendi. And maybe that's the only way he could win the next one, being he's the shortest player on the pitch.
It's incredible, isn't it? The ball's just bouncing around between the two teams. Every single challenge is being fought for 100%. Ball's going back and forth. It's really, really intense start to this game.
Remember, a draw, we would suggest, favours Arsenal in the title race. City, as Pep Guardiola has said, for a few weeks now, have to keep winning and winning and winning, and they have to win this. So says Pep, and I'm not going to disagree with him. Here's Gade on the left-hand side, into Doku, who miscontrols, and Mosquera's got him. And there's a chance here for Kai Havertz, if they can find him. I think Odegaard's first-time pass, a touch too heavy, may have been offside. It goes out for a goal kick.
I think Havertz would have been offside, but I think the thing that will please Mikel Arteta more is the fact that they are forcing City into mistakes in their own half of the pitch.
Arsenal pressing high again. Bernardo Silva's got the ball in his own penalty area, running towards this near side. Kusanov back towards Donnarumma. Better pass this time from Kusanov, as he and maybe City have settled down a bit. O'Reilly, Hincapié is with him. Forgive me, Mosquera is with him on the far side, and it's a block ball forward that goes for a City throw. Gay now driving past Madueke. They're still in their own box here, City. Finally released to Ryan Cherki, the magic man, and he finds the ball over the halfway line. That's what he's here for, and he's found Jeremy Doku, who's sprinting at full pace. Does he know any other speed? It's into Haaland, then to Rodri, back towards Mateus Nunes, who has to turn away from the penalty area. Arsenal get players back.
Yeah, Arsenal got 10 men behind the ball now, almost. Semenyo wide on the right.
Semenyo's ball in is maybe to where Semenyo's supposed to be, and that goes out for a goal kick to Arsenal. 9 minutes gone, 0-0.
I think we're going to see that. You saw City there when they won the ball back. They were able to get up the pitch quite quickly, and it's going to be how quickly, once they break that press, they get forward and create chances, because Arsenal very, very quick to get men back behind the ball.
It's right about the only thing they are quick at, Arsenal, as you heard there from the boo. City not happy with how long they were taking to get that goal kick upfield. Eventually it has gone up, and there's some nice footwork there from Eze, but he's been robbed by Cherki. Back towards Nunes, return to Cherki on this near sideline. Needs an outball here, Cherki. He's going to get tackled. It's Gabriel pressing high. He's nicked it back. Eze's gone down. Arsenal release it to Rice, and then to Odegaard with a shift, and then a pass, and then Havertz gets the shot away, but it's blocked by Mateus Nunes, and that's a corner kick.
Yeah, it's good football, isn't it, from Arsenal? They won it back, couple of slick little passes. Eze does brilliantly on the touchline to keep it alive. Ball in from Rice into Odegaard, slipped it into the runner Havertz. Would have been very tight for offside, tries to cut the shot back across goal, but well defended.
That's smart from Odegaard. That's what he's here for. That's what we haven't seen enough of this season from the Arsenal captain. That's why he's in the side today. Corner kick on the far side. Arsenal's third of the encounter. Declan Rice over it, underneath the crossbar. It's away by the fists of Donnarumma. As far as Odegaard, who wants to get it back to Rice quickly. Here he is, Declan Rice. Passes back infield as opposed to crossing to Saliba. Saliba finds Ødegaard, and it's back to the goalkeeper Raya, and the red shirts will come back into their shape. Raya with a long blast to nowhere in particular, and that's out of play for a goal kick, and it just shows what people talk about when they discuss Arsenal, Chris. A little bit of a lack of ambition there.
There was, absolutely. But the problem Arsenal have is when they have these corners, they commit so many bodies forward. They are vulnerable on the counter-attack if they give a pass away. And I think that's what Ødegaard was worried about, was the fact that if he plays a ball sideways there's a chance that it could get intercepted and City could be on the counter.
Yeah, I'm surprised Rice didn't knock that in there on that far side as Donnarumma's goal kick is short. I don't know, there's a wind at Etihad Stadium today, but every time they knock it high, City, it seems to be getting caught up. I don't believe that Donnarumma's got like a weak leg, so I assume there's some sort of wind at the top of the field today. Otherwise, there's a clear tactic to clip it short.
I mean, we've seen him clip it long into Haaland on numerous occasions this season, so I wouldn't have thought so.
Well, at the moment, they're struggling to get out of their half here, City, as Arsenal have arguably started the better of the two teams as Ødegaard clips it. Gay will cover. Havertz is with him. Gay's got to stop the corner here. Well, I think he's just about kept that in. It goes out for a throw Arsenal's way.
Mark Gay, he wanted the throw in. He was fortunate not to concede a corner.
I think he might have an argument on the throw, but I'm not sure he does on the corner, which wasn't given. And now it's a throw right by the corner flag, which Mosquera is over. And it's back towards Saliba, then into Madueke, then edge of the box, Ødegaard. Nice little bit of footwork there from Saliba. Clip then from Ødegaard to Madueke's run. O'Reilly will see that out. And it's out of play for a goal kick. I mean, again, it seemed a little bit like they were indecisive as to how to play that, Arsenal.
I think...
Is that typical? Would you expect that in a big game?
I think with the form that they've been in and the lack of goals and the lack of creation in the last couple of games, I'm not surprised. I think they're under pressure to produce something, and it wasn't a great situation for Arsenal. I mean, City had pretty much everyone back. There wasn't a lot of space to play, and so it wouldn't surprise me that they're struggling to find a way through in that sort of area.
Once again, Donnarumma goes short to Rodri, then to Gay, then crossfield towards Kusanov. They're still just inside their own box here. City now just outside. Forward towards Semenyo from Kusanov. That's not easy to control from Semenyo. And then he shoves in Capier. Probably should be a free kick. I think they're going to sell for the throw here, Arsenal, but that wasn't so good there from City. We're just struggling at the moment to find a pathway out of those areas.
I think that's down to Arsenal's press being so high. It's different to what it usually has been.
At the moment, City just struggling to deal with Arsenal's play, and it's the Gunners very much on top.
Well, you could argue, really, this is probably the first game for a long time where City are almost under pressure to win the game, because everyone's kind of expecting them to roll Arsenal over today.
Yeah, and of course, a few weeks ago, we didn't think there was a title race on, so I think it's a good point well made. It's a different world now for Man City, as the front-runners Arsenal have the ball with Abera Eza, challenged by Rodri. In front of Arteta and Guardiola, both not in their technical areas. Kicking every ball, living every moment, the managers. As Arsenal find Mosquera again, seeing plenty of the ball is Mosquera in his opening 15 minutes. Madueke now. Back to Mosquera. Gay gets across in the box and intercepts. And the England man finds a release to Doku, who wants to turn Ødegaard, and he drags him back and gets around him. Magnificent from Doku, and he starts the counter. And then he can't see Declan Rice in front of him and gives it straight back. And that's a lovely slip here, and Havertz is on! Oh, and he's lost the ball totally. The flag then goes up, and Donnarumma picks it up. I think he must have thought he was offside. They're giving it away! Ødegaard could be in here. Donnarumma's not in goal. Ødegaard just about keeps it under his control, finds Eza. He's then gone down, he's lost it out to Cherki. Calamitous Sunday League stuff all of a sudden. City on the counter, right-hand side, Semenyo. Semenyo entering the penalty area from the right-hand side. He's up against Gabriel, drops the shoulder, tries a shot. No good from Semenyo that time, but Bernardo Silva quicker than Rice. And the veteran will keep City in possession on the edge of the box. Here's Cherki with a dribble and a shot. Blocked away, cleared by Saliba as far as Mark Gay, who stepped right out to get the press high. And he's kept City on the ball, and he's done well to find a pass to Jeremy Doku. Rodri, cross-field, clipped to Semenyo, intercepted by Capier. Down by Nunez, into Ryan Cherki, dribbling, running, turning, twisting, scoring! Wow, 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 what a goal! Ryan Cherki, the magic man with magnificent feet, dancing through the Arsenal back line and passing home. Sensational stuff from Cherki, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's magnificent from Cherki, it really is. He's exactly the man you wouldn't want that to fall to on the edge of the box. I think Chiesa will be a little bit disappointed with how easy he maybe lost out in a 50-50 duel there to Cherki on the edge of the box. But then it's all about the Frenchman's brilliance, absolute brilliance. Just running with the ball, just drops his shoulder, goes past players like they're not there, and then finds the corner of the net with such ease. It's just superb. But the clearing header from Nkapie, Ezza's got to do more there and win that ball. But as soon as Cherki gets it, he walks past Gabriel, cuts inside on his left foot and just passes it into the bottom corner, as though he's doing it on a park on a Sunday morning, not here in the biggest game of the season.
Wow, that footwork is incredible from Ryan Cherki, who gobbles up the chance when it comes for Manchester City. Incredible, incredible in a season bereft of Mavericks. This game has had a first goal scored by one. Incredible, Chris.
It's brilliant. There's only one player on the pitch that can do that. And that's him, and that's why you bought him, and that's why Pep Guardiola's given him a little bit more of a leash than he has with some players in the past, because he can produce moments of absolute magic.
Gone from bit part player to man the team is built around Ryan Cherki. Tremendous goal, 1-0, 17 minutes gone. Donnarumma under pressure! Oh, it's 1-1! It's 1-1! Donnarumma under pressure, Havertz closing him down, and it's gone in! They're just not learning the lesson, Man City. They've nearly been caught a few times. Arsenal were nearly caught at the other end. Donnarumma has been caught, and Kai Havertz has closed him down and turned it home. Have some of that, it's 1-1.
Oh, it's incredible. It's a throw-in. It's a throw-in back to Gianluigi Donnarumma, arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the world, maybe not with his feet. And he is just so sloppy. Nunez with the throw back to him, he's on the byline, he just takes too long. He's waiting and waiting and waiting. Havertz is coming from his right-hand side, he tries to clear it with his right foot. Havertz blocks it clean into the other side of the net, and Arsenal are back on level terms. Incredible scenes at the Etihad.
We have just had one of the most sublime goals scored in the Premier League this season, followed by one of the most stupid in the space of a few seconds. It's like Donnarumma couldn't see Havertz coming, and you think he'd clear it.
He could.
Clear it.
But he can see him coming, but he just won't use his left foot. And that's what it is. His reliance on his right foot has cost them a goal there.
And in an injury-hit season for Kai Havertz, it's a first Premier League goal for him. You wonder what kind of damage he could have done across the campaign if he played more.
You said that before the game, he's a big game player.
Yeah.
And there you go. It's not the sort of goal you expect him to score, but he's come up with something.
Well, we said before the game, there are two big game players out there that we are really looking forward to seeing. One was Ryan Cherki, the other was Kai Havertz, and they're both scored. Listen to us, guys. We know what we're talking about.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Don't know what's going to happen next, though. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I don't know.
After seeing that
Arsenal
goal, I've got no idea now, because I certainly didn't expect to see that.
Incredible. Incredible. The atmosphere as well.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Everyone's jumping.
Honestly,
and then suddenly it's gone, and it's back again. Oh, it's amazing.
I mean, the atmosphere is worthy of the occasion. The way the two teams are going up after this game as well is excellent.
And we are back to advantage Arsenal. A draw favours them, but they've given the ball away, and there's a chance here for Haaland, and suddenly it's 4-on-3, and Haaland's going, and he's slipping in Semenyo, but the pass is poor, and then Semenyo's forward over. I feel like I've done 90 minutes already.
Honestly, it's so wide open for a game. One ball into the front there. Haaland has a simple pass to his right-hand side into Semenyo, and he overhits it. Semenyo slips and can't get onto it anyway, but what an opportunity for City.
Wow, what a game. Worthy of the Premier League title race. 1-1, 20 minutes gone, Premier League Live. Tom Money and Chris Perry with you. Lovely touch, Havertz into Nkapie. Oh, that's a beautiful clip cross field. Bounces nicely for Madueke, controlled on the chest, right far side, up against O'Reilly. Back towards Ødegaard. Ødegaard, left-footed chip, away by Kusanov. Hincapié forward. Eza returns it. Hincapié left. Nunez is with him. Tries to win a corner. Has he won it? I'm not sure he has.
His reaction would suggest that he didn't win it. He tried to kick it, didn't he, against Nunez and win the corner, but it went straight behind for the goal kick.
Well, let's all take a moment for two incredible goals in different ways in this game. They were in front for just under 2 minutes, give or take, from the goal going in to Havertz turning that poor Donnarumma piece of play home. And now O'Reilly coming down the far side against Madueke. He will find the man who scored, Ryan Cherki, trying a reverse pass to Haaland, blocked, but breaks to Rodri. Rodri to Nunez. Mateus Nunez now will find Kusanov, and then his left is Gay as City press the defence high. It's into O'Reilly ahead of them. And now Doku beats one onto O'Reilly, pass too heavy. Thought there might be a whistle there from Anthony Taylor. Doku has gone down, but no, it's a goal kick Arsenal's way.
Yeah, but Doku has definitely got the beating of Mosquera. Every time he's had the ball, he's gone past Mosquera. That's a big worry for Arsenal. They have got Ben White on the bench, but I don't think he's even a better option.
Arsenal taking their time over this goal kick, which is leading to the whistles here from the City fans. It has been an ongoing narrative of the season, how long Arsenal take with the ball out of play. And it's their style, and they might win the league with it. Long towards Rice, good win by Gay. Second win by Zubamendi. That might fall to Madueke. Rodri's got to be careful, get something on that in the penalty area. It's away by O'Reilly. Next one won by Arsenal. Rice brings it down nicely. He'll find Eza. We'll drive back to nice. So Eza finds a pocket of space in the centre of the field. Closed down quickly. It's on to Madueke. Back to Eza. Cleared by Kusanov.
He's the closest thing that Arsenal have got to a Ryan Cherki, isn't he? Eza can produce again. If they can get him on the ball, it's interesting because he started obviously wide on the left, but he's drifting in field where he's more comfortable and stronger. And he's causing City a problem because of that, because there's no one there to mark him.
Here's Martin Zubamendi in the centre of the field for Arsenal. On some serious hard yards this season has Zubamendi. This is 33rd start in the Premier League, added to 10 in the Champions League and the other cups he's played in as well.
Yeah, I think he's probably the one player who's looked a little bit tired recently, and you can understand it. The intensity's so much quicker than La Liga, and as you say, the number of games he's had to play. He's been magnificent all season for Arsenal.
Going to be a key component if they are to win one or maybe two trophies this season. Of course, their Champions League semi-finalists are Arsenal, as I'm sure most of you know at this point, as Erdegaard has it on the edge of his own box here for Arsenal. 24 minutes gone, 1-1. Up to Eza, headed on. Kusanov brings it down, slightly lose control, gets there before Rice, who's pretty high, Declan Rice, of the three midfielders at the moment, trying to support Havertz as Doku once again beating Mosquera.
I think the reason why it's high is because obviously Bernardo Silva and Rodri are a little bit deeper, and he's gone on to press those two as high as he can.
Mateus Nunez now right of centre. It's into Ryan Cherki, then back to Kusanov, who'll find the mark Gay left of the centre circle in the Arsenal half. Will prompt through to O'Reilly. They're certainly attacking the left-hand side at the moment, our Man City, as Doku is really enjoying his afternoon against Mosquera. Here he is again, beating him again. Into Rodri, then back to Nunez. The left-hand side of the field is loaded, so space on the right for Cherki, which he's run into. He tries a little flick around the corner to Nunez, round, blocked by Hincapié. Nunez back towards Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva leaving the club at the end of the season after a trophy-laden near decade. Rodri with the goal scorer Havertz on his shoulder. City player back into their own half, and Kusanov. We're at 25 minutes gone. Possession is 59-41 in favour of Man City. They've had 4 shots to Arsenal's 3, 1 goal apiece. Fairly even encounter. I feel like Arsenal just shaded it, but what do you think?
I think City have had the better moves, if you like, going forward, but Arsenal have probably had more territory. They've won the ball back well and haven't really created much from it.
Yeah, in terms of creativity, as we say, there hasn't been too many big moments so far. One incredible bit of solo skill and one calamitous howler apart as Haaland tries to hold that long ball up. Nearly broke to Cherki. Back to Rayo, clears upfield. Nunez header into Semenyo, lovely touch and turn away from Hincapié. Doku then tries to dribble past three. Got past a couple of them before Zubamendi brings him down. Free kick to Man City, just over the halfway right-hand side, 26 minutes gone.
It's flown by, hasn't it? Absolutely flown by so far.
Ryan Cherki, the goal scorer, back towards Nunez, who I don't really envisage being a right-back when he arrived for big money from Wolverhampton Wanderers, but he certainly made the spot his own.
Yeah, he's getting better, isn't he? He's improving, I think, with every game.
I wonder if he sees himself as a right-back.
I still think there's obviously weaknesses there, as you'd expect, but they don't often get taken advantage of, and you just wonder if Eza might be able to take advantage of that. He's certainly not going to go down the outside, but just his lack of positional sense sometimes when Eza drops infield.
Here's O'Reilly getting forward from left back for City, and Doku is goal side, and Mosquera, here he is now, back towards Haaland, who tried a first-time strike, hits the standing leg first and goes out for a goal kick. Once again, though, Chris Perry, it's all through that side. It's
that left-hand side. It's O'Reilly's intelligence, the positions he picks up to receive the ball, then he slides Doku in behind Mosquera. Good ball into Haaland. I think he needs to take a touch there. He's not that sort of player who can finish that first time. But it's a worry for Arsenal, I think, how easy it is to get in down Arsenal's right-hand side.
Just 3 goals in his last 13 Premier League appearances for Erling Haaland, having scored 19 in the 17 previous. As Gay clears this away, any thought why that could be, Chris?
I think they've got, in Cherki and Doku now, they've got 2 players who will go and take the ball themselves. I think the whole system before was based around Haaland and can they get the ball into the box and get the ball into Haaland. Now it's all about those 2 will do what they want, when they want, and Semenyo certainly will go for goal.
As City have the ball here in their own half, Odegaard has brought down Mark Gay.
But he's been a real positive for Arsenal on his press. He is so high. He's playing up alongside Kai Havertz when Arsenal haven't got the ball.
Yeah, almost like the 4-4-2's back in fashion. There's a few teams that adopting it to decent success in a hybrid way.
It's a very, it's very positive way to press, and it can be really effective.
Doku on the far side, back to Gay. Mark Gay will look out for Donnarumma, all in yellow behind him, who'll be getting some business from the Arsenal fans, I'm sure, in the second half when he's in front of them, as Rodri slips it to Ryan Cherki, who caught the ball caught under his feet there and nearly played it to Gabriel, who's come all the way with Cherki.
Arsenal have designed this so that they have Donnarumma being the one on the ball, and they're confident that he's not that good enough to really hurt them.
Well, they've given the ball away once then twice, City, and it's been retrieved this time by Zubamendi, and he'll find Madueke, and Madueke's driving into the box, is blocked by Gay, and it comes off Mark Gay last, and that will be a goal kick City's way. Yeah,
defended brilliantly there, Gay, didn't he? Madueke tried a little step over and tried to get the shot off, but Gay didn't buy it. Defended well. What a signing he's been for Manchester City as well. Really has solidified that back 4.
I wonder what the season would have been like if he had made that move to Liverpool as we expected in the summer. Liverpool won Crystal Palace's loss, Man City's game. Zubamendi is fouled at the halfway line here by Doku.
Just another goal kick. Donnarumma on the ball, plays a long ball into the centre circle towards Haaland, and Saliba is winning that duel when it's played into him at the moment. Both of those will really enjoy that physical duel, but Saliba and Gabriel, 2 of the best at winning those.
Saliba will find Gabriel midway inside his own half here. Centre half left-footed forward. Havertz makes the run, favours Kusanov, but he's got to get there. Into Donnarumma, plays it a long way to his side. Donnarumma on the end line, short pass to O'Reilly. Madueke pressing him. I think he's run that into touch as O'Reilly. Well, he's kept it on. He's beaten 2, and then Rice and Odegaard for good measure. And then Rice has fouled Rodri. Rice says he played the ball. I thought O'Reilly might have taken it out over the far side there.
Just incredible feat from O'Reilly, under pressure from Madueke and from Havertz, and he finds a way out. Brilliant footwork. Then comes inside Rice and finds a pass. For me, he's an absolute certainty for England in the summer.
Well, there's not another option, is there, in that position, left back? Do we have any more? Everyone seems to have had a bad campaign. It was going to be Miles Lewis-Skelly once upon a time, sitting on the Arsenal bench today.
Lewis Hall's probably the only other one who may go on the plane from that in that role.
We'll find out together. World Cup just, what, 50 or so days away now. There's Mark Gay, another certainty for the plane, if fit, for England, on the ball in the centre circle. Kusanov will find Ryan Cherki on the near side.
Look how wide Doku is out on that left-hand side for City. He's going to get it now.
And he wants to run again at Madueke and Mosquera. Here he is, Doku. One thought in his mind, go, 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 takes him on, beats Madueke on the outside, gets to the end line, beats him again. He's got two against him here, Doku. Pass back towards Gay, supporting Rodri into Ryan Cherki, then Mateus Nunes on the edge. Semenyo's outside, cross comes in, not a great ball, it's away by Hincapié. Forward by Cherki, that's away by Zubimendi, big wallop clear. Gay watching it all the way and sort of lobs it.
Fortunate touch, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he lobbed it into his own path and then lost it, but luckily Jeremy Doku is incredibly fast and got it back under control. I think that's what happened.
Doku's so successful because he drops deep to get the ball and gives himself space to turn and then run at Arsenal.
Here's Haaland, nice turn, driving run, slips it into Bernardo Silva. Rice is there sweeping up and clips it all out for a corner kick over on the far side. 1-1, 33 minutes gone.
Better from Haaland, finds a pocket of space, gets turned. Nice little ball actually slid into Bernardo Silva, couldn't quite take his touch in front of him, just got caught under his feet.
Corner for Manchester City. Can they beat Arsenal at their own game? It's their first corner of the match. The home team on the attacking left-hand side in front of the Arsenal fans.
They've got a man on the edge of the box currently on mark. They've got two on the edge of the box here, Kusanov and Silva.
It's clipped in towards the near. Haaland flicks on. It's away by Saliba as far as Nunez, then Kusanov. Cross comes in. That's a good ball. Gay's header on target. Decent enough, but straight at Raya.
Oh, they're a real threat now.
Raya's thrown it out. And it's
He
gone to
kicked it,
halfway.
he kicked it. I think it was an attempted block on Raya.
Right, he's fallen over, the free kick's been given.
Yeah.
I looked down, I looked up, he's on the ground. We're getting a replay now.
Yeah, he's just trying to take it quickly, kicks it. I think it's O'Reilly. He's just standing in front of him. Doesn't really do anything, O'Reilly.
He's got away with that,
Yeah.
Raya. O'Reilly's just nearby as opposed to impeding the Arsenal goalkeeper, I would suggest, but referee's given the free kick Arsenal's way.
They've got good height now. Gay here attacks the ball well. O'Reilly's such a great target in the box. You've got Haaland in there, you've got Rodri in there. They're really, really strong at set pieces now, Manchester City.
Feels like a different game to the one we were watching before the Cherki goal, but also in the madness afterwards. As Kusanov clears long here.
Yeah, Arsenal were definitely have grown in confidence, and getting that goal back so quickly and in the manner that they did has really helped them to do that.
Mosquera into the feet of Ødegaard in his own half. Here Ødegaard overruns it nearly. Gives it to international teammate Erling Haaland. Just about keep it under control to Arsenal. Well, Hincapié, does he run that over? Well, I don't think he has, but he's then passed it straight to Ryan Cherki, and then he's tried to foul Semenyo. I think he has accidentally won the ball. And now Ødegaard with a reverse pass aimed towards Eze, which has broken to Rice. Well, a bit clumsy from both teams at the moment, but it's Arsenal who come away.
Yeah, neither side really looking full control. It's 100 miles an hour out here. Everyone, when they get the ball, unless it look now when City are just sat off in a mid sort of block, everyone else is under pressure. As soon as that ball gets played into midfield, someone's up behind them. They've got to make the right decision. They've got to play quickly.
Mosquera over on the far side, who's had a tough 35 minutes. He certainly stood up to that challenge, but he's had to work for it so far against Doku. Been a threat offensively as well at times. New players unavailable for Arsenal today. Calafiori, Timber, Bukayo Saka at the other end, but defensively missing.
Well, there's three players that would start, certainly.
10 minutes till half-time. Kusanov back to Rodri in their own half here, City. Bernardo Silva with a clip back to Donnarumma. I wonder if he's a bit like, stop passing it to me, please. Give me 20 minutes.
He must have known when he joined City that he was going to have to be, you know, he's going to receive the ball, or he's going to have to be better on the ball. Mosquera, I think, might get a yellow card here. I think just for totting up, there's been a number of fouls on Doku.
Well, that one was a soft foul, but he sort of got an arm on the shoulder, as you say. I think there's been at least 3 by my count. It's a yellow card for Mosquera.
That's a problem.
And now he's got a mark. Doku over on that far side on a yellow card. Good luck with that.
He hasn't done great anyway, I don't think. So, not going to change anything. Now he can't make a challenge. Maybe it'll be better for him.
Pause in Rodri. It's into Ryan Cherki. First time back towards Kusanov. Semenyo looks to take on Hincapié. He's done well. Hincapié. I feel like he looks happier on the other side. Semenyo has given that ball away there and given a free kick away. Him and Nunez pressing on Eza. I guess it shows with the form of Jeremy Doku that they can't get Semenyo over there.
I think you could switch them. I honestly think you could switch them with Mosquera on a yellow card, Semenyo on that side of the pitch. I think at some stage you might think about it if you're Pep Guardiola.
Don't forget, folks, we are back with you tomorrow here on Premier League Live. Monday Night Football this week sees Crystal Palace take on West Ham United. Palace through to the Conference League semi-finals this week against Fiorentina. West Ham having to move away from Tottenham in the relegation zone following their loss. Well, it felt like a loss, forgive me, the draw that felt like a loss against Brighton yesterday.
It will certainly have felt like a loss for Tottenham.
Tuesday this week, Brighton take on Chelsea. Wednesday this week, we've got Bournemouth, Leeds and Burnley, Manchester City at Turf Moor, so be with us for that. Premier League then returns on Friday, Sunderland Forest, and we go through yet another weekend of big games, past the FA Cup semi-finals as well. Back underway here, with the ball breaking to Ryan Cherki. Gabriel and Haaland fighting each other on the floor after the ball had been released. Attack continues, good interception there on the way through from Arsenal, but City retake the ball once again. Haven't seen a great deal of the Gabriel-Haaland matchup so far today.
He's played most of the game on Saliba, actually, Haaland.
Oh, Doku's beaten 2 over on the far side. Once again, Mosquera and Madueke. They have been turned inside out in these 38 minutes of the Arsenal pair. Here's Semenyo on this near side, who just hasn't quite been involved as yet. Up against Hincapié, underlapping run being made by Nunez, but that's overhit by a frustrated-looking Semenyo goal kick.
Yeah, that's not Semenyo's strength, is it? You know, when he's having to play those sort of passes, his strength is getting the ball, taking people on, getting into the box, getting shots off.
Just seeing the replay of Gabriel and Haaland on the floor. I think they both tried. They thought, oh, maybe I can pull him. No, I won't. But then while they were not doing it, the other one sort of dived about it.
It's a great battle, isn't it? It's a great battle.
2 players that are looking a bit frustrated at the moment, I think it's fair to say. Oh, there's no high boot there. Havertz pretends like there was. Breaks the right anyway.
Kusanov
has go on, Chris.
He's been so good, you know, since coming in. When you think about how nervous he looked on his first game and how much he's improved.
Well, he was nicknamed Calamity Kusanov, wasn't he, after that opening 8 minutes where didn't he get a yellow card, score an own goal or something like that?
Exactly that.
But yeah, it's a great point, well made. He's really grown into this team.
Yeah.
Does it help, Chris? You played that position in the Premier League to have someone like Mark Gay alongside you?
It does. I mean, I think Mark Gay is experienced and he's an organiser, and I think he's really helped Kusanov. But Kusanov, you can see why City signed him. So quick and nice and composed on the ball too.
Mosquera has beaten Doku to that one, and Arsenal could counter on the right-hand side. Havertz in the box to aim for! Oh, and he got there, Havertz, and he got something on it. It's been nicked off his toes, we think, on the way through. That was a really good chance made by Mosquera, getting the better of Doku.
This is brilliant. Brilliant recovery from Kusanov just to get himself back enough and just put Havertz off.
The player we were just talking about, Kusanov, with a really, really good block. Has that favoured Havertz? Now it's a corner for Arsenal, which you may have heard something about this season. They're quite good at them. Spoiler alert. 40 minutes gone. Man City 1, Arsenal 1. Premier League Live. Corner kick right-hand side. It's going to be Madueke to take it. Left-footed in, swinging. It's away from Haaland. Controlled by Erdogan on the edge. Back to Madueke again. takes his time, wants to take on Nunez, shuffles and dummies and sort of falls over, eventually finds Ødegaard, didn't cross the ball, they're all loaded up at the back post.
All the Gabriel's still in there, Mosquera's still in there.
They found Nkapie, then back to Rice, they're still there. Gabriel is screaming for it at the back post, and they've gone back to Saliba. Clip on the far side to Madueke, and that's a waste from Arsenal. It's all there for Madueke. I mean, what's he doing there on that far side when he gets it back?
He's not comfortable, is he? You know, putting that ball in, going down the outside and putting that ball in with his right foot. Wants to come back on his left foot, but there's still an opportunity for him on his left foot to just drop it into the back post and make it a fight ball.
Just a couple of stick or twist moments for Arsenal in this game where they have chosen to stick. And it's 1-1 in the 42nd minute here on Premier League Live. Tom Rennie and Chris Berry with you. Haaland strong against Saliba. Was he fouled? Referee says no. Rodri's beaten Saliba to the bouncing ball, and City could be in here. It's 4-on-4, and it's Ryan Cherki. Dancing feet, step over, dribble, Semenyo!
What a block. What
Brilliant
a block.
block in Nkapie. Went to ground and took it full in the buttocks. And that's out for a corner kick.
It's magnificent. Magnificent from Rodri to outmuscle Saliba. Slides it to his right hand side. Cherki drives at Gabriel. Good feet, slides it to his right hand side to Semenyo, trying to fire it back across goal into the far corner. Nkapie makes up the ground, makes himself big. Really good block with his left knee.
Yeah, knee in the ass. I wanted to say buttocks for fun. Anyway, corner kick on the attacking right-hand side. 42 minutes on the clock. It's 1-1. Great chance for Semenyo. Another chance here maybe for Man City. Corner comes in near post. Away
again
from Nkapie. Not sure if it was curling in from Bernardo Silva's corner. It was close to the goal line. Bernardo Silva with some dancing feet against Havertz. Nunez finds the reverse run of Semenyo, tries a cut back, blocked by Gabriel. Another corner to Man City.
Good play from City and good defending from Arsenal. Both teams looking, City looking now to get that goal just before half-time. Could put them in the driving seat in this game.
City once again with the corner, right-hand side. Bernardo Silva is over it. Left-footed delivery from the City captain, back post off the line from an Arsenal head there. I think maybe Saliba, but the whistle was gone for a foul, which has gone Arsenal's way. I'd ask you what the foul is, but who knows these days? There's so much going on. We'll need a replay.
Yes, we'll look at the replay now. There's not a lot in it actually. I think it's
What's he given it?
He's given it on for a foul by Gahey on Mosquera, but there's nothing in it. It's actually really good defending from Saliba because that was bending in at the back post. And I think had it gone in, it would have been interesting to see what VAR would have done with it.
Yeah, well, I guess he's blown the whistle beforehand, and so they'd have to go with that, and it wouldn't have been a quote-unquote goal. But anyway, we're back underway. Arsenal trying to come forward. Semenyo back defending Nkapie, and he gets it back to Donnarumma, who wisely just clears it upfield towards Haaland. That was misjudged there by Saliba, and Haaland's headed it back, but Madueke was smart and picked the loose ball up, and he's found a release back to Gabriel too. Still claimed for a foul when he was tagged by Haaland. Needs to get back up again, not going to get that. Goes for a throw Man City's way. It's in Arteta's hand, and
throw, I think.
Nunez is trying to get it out of his hand, and I think Arteta is right.
Yeah, I think to be fair to Nunez, he thought it was his throw, and it could easily have gone either way, that one.
Guardiola's really unhappy about that, and he's shouting near to as opposed to at Mikel Arteta. Still friends, back talking again, we are told this week by those in the know.
They all had a hug before kick-off, didn't they?
Saliba overran that, very nearly got caught by 3 City players. He's done really well, actually, to salvage something from that, and Arsenal keep the ball. Here's Rice. Silva's chasing him down. It's into Gabriel in the box. Their own box, that is. That's a clever ball. Into Abera Eza. Into Havertz. Challenged by Rodri. No foul there. Breaks to Nkapie. Return to Havertz, who is still on the ground.
Yeah, he's done well there, Havertz, isn't he?
Just kicked back up and is able to find a pass back to Gabriel.
And Arsenal being put under pressure, but showing good composure.
Raya long. Good win by Kusinov. Rice down. Zubamendi in the centre circle, loose ball. Doku looks to turn away from Madueke, who's done well to win it back, and he'll drive forward here. And he's running at McGay, and he's running at O'Reilly, and he's beaten one, but not O'Reilly. Oh, and he tried a bit of skill there on Odegaard, just about got away with it.
He's
O'Reilly.
lucky there, O'Reilly. Took a chance on the edge of his own box, didn't he?
And then Odegaard has fouled Doku on the counter, and unfortunately there's only 1 minute added on at the end of the half. What a shame.
It's been brilliant, hasn't it?
That comes when you don't want it, you get 11, and when you do, you get 1.
There hasn't been any stoppages, has there? I think it's probably about right.
Well, thankfully we get 45 further minutes, so make sure you are with us for that here on Premier League Live. Again, I'll remind you, a draw favours Arsenal in the title race. A win year with 5 games remaining. There's the whistle. What a half of football we have seen here at Etihad Stadium. Ryan Cherky opening the scoring on 16 minutes of some lovely dancing feet and then a finish. And whilst we were discussing that goal, the ball went back to Donnarumma, who didn't realise Kai Havertz was closing him down, and he hits Havertz and goes into the back of the net. 1-1 at half-time. Analysis to follow. Stay with us. You're listening to Premier League Live. On the bench, it's James Trafford, Tiwani Reinders, John Stones, Nathan Ake, Omar Marmoush, Nico Gonzalez, Ryan Aitnori, Savinho and Phil Foden for Arsenal. David Reyes in goal, backline left to right of Piero Hincapié, Gabriel, William Saliba and Christian Mosquera on a yellow card. Midfield, Martin Ødegaard, Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice. Up top now is Kai Havertz, Emre Eza and Gabriel Martinelli. The rest of the bench is Kepa Arrizabalaga, Ben White, Gabi Jesus, Victor Gyökeres, Christian Norgard, Leandro Trossard, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Max Dowman. Anthony Taylor is our referee. John Brooks, VAR. We're back underway. Start of the second half. Man City will kick from right to left as we are looking in this second period. Sky blue shirts, white shorts and sky blue socks. Arsenal will kick the other way, left to right. Red shirts, white sleeves, white shorts and red socks. Score is 1-1. Titles on the line. And you're with Premier League Live. The ball is with Kusanov, who will knock it back to Donnarumma, who I'm sure will get a bit of business from the Arsenal fans behind him in the second period, following his error in the first, which led to the Havertz goal. Here's Bernardo Silva, beats Declan Rice to a loose ball, and that's a free kick that goes City's way. Rice very apologetic, hoping to avoid a yellow card.
Yeah, he just, I think he just had nowhere to go. The kind of ball just bounced off him, and then Bernardo Silva was just stood there in front of him with his back to him, and he couldn't help himself but try and kick the ball, and ended up kicking Bernardo Silva.
Tricky second half here for Man City. They're the team that need to force it. They're the team who a draw is not good enough for. And we're hoping from an entertainment perspective that Arsenal continue to play with the attacking fervour and pressing we saw in that 45. Do you think they will?
I think, you know, playing on the front foot, it suits them, and they've got more of a chance in this game if they do that. I think if you sit back and you just allow City to dominate, and, you know, eventually they'll break you down and score a goal. It's what happened last season in the last few minutes of the game, wasn't it? You know, Arsenal just sat everyone behind the ball and City eventually scored.
Ball's clipped up here to Doku, right in front of Mikel Arteta in a black quarter zip and brown trousers. As ever, doing whatever he can to avoid that technical area. It's like he's allergic to it. To be fair to him, Guardiola alongside him is doing the same thing. As the ball is fired back by Martinelli randomly into Erling Haaland. Now there's a chance here to break for Man City, and Haaland has released Ryan Cherki. And Cherki is running, and he slipped in Semenyo, and Semenyo's in the box, and he tries the cross. It's blocked by Gabriel, and it's out for a corner kick. Gabriel Martinelli, what were you doing?
Oh, that's, you know, coming on the pitch, not, you know, accustomed to the pace of the game. Poor giveaway. Lovely run from Cherki, little slip into Semenyo, but well defended by Gabriel, coming across from his centre-back position.
First corner of the second half of Man City, fourth of the encounter from the attacking right-hand side. Plenty of height in there, Man City. Semenyo's tall, Haaland, of course. Marc Gueye, always a threat. Rodri by the penalty spot. It's Bernardo Silva's looping delivery. It's right under the crossbar. It's patted down, but not far away. Kusanov strikes, blocked. Haaland, post and wide.
Well, it's a problem, isn't it? You know, these corners are a problem. Raya gets half a hand on it, really, just sort of packs it down into a dangerous area. Martinelli needs to clear that first time. Why he's trying to take a touch there, I'm not sure. Kusanov takes it off him, has a shot, gets blocked, comes out to Haaland, tries to force it in at the near post, and ends up coming off the outside of the post. Arsenal fortunate, need to clear their lines much quicker.
I think it's fair to say that Gabriel Martinelli is not quite up to the pace of the match
not
at
yet,
the moment.
No.
And there is no more time to settle.
No, but Arsenal have looked vulnerable on those set pieces.
It's throw into Manchester City in front of the two well-turned-out managers. Referee's got a problem first with Mosquera and with Doku, who are chuntering away, I think.
Well, Mosquera's got to be careful. Doku can do what he likes, as he hasn't picked up a yellow card, but Mosquera's got to be careful. They're just having a little battle for the ball.
Well, it's exactly what Doku would want. Here he is now being held by Mosquera. Back to O'Reilly. Rodri, Doku on the sideline. Come on, do a simple thing with that little trick first, and finds a simple pass to Bernardo Silva after a little Michael Jackson move before that. Here's Marc Gueye running towards the halfway line, and it's back to Bernardo Silva.
Arsenal look as though they've set up pretty much exactly the same. It's just whether Pep Guardiola at half-time has got some in his locker that he wants to try and change the way this game's going.
It's a poor ball from Semenyo, and it allows the retreating Eza to steal. Cleared upfield by Arsenal as far as Bernardo Silva. First time as far as Eze from Silva. Eze under pressure, being hounded down by Rodri and Bernardo, but he's done well to go back to Raya. 50 minutes gone, 1-1 here on Premier League Live. Arsenal away to Manchester City, top of the table, trying to get the draw or the win. That would see them surely on their pathway to lifting the Premier League title this season, as Rodri goes back to Bernardo Silva, the two City veterans of many a successful title race. An April-May chase down. Bernardo Silva in his final few games as a Man City player. O'Reilly into Mark Gay, then back to Rodri, midway inside their own half here. Rodri over the top. Semenyo's made a run, and Semenyo could be in. Oh, the touch is loose. It's come off his right foot, right boot, and just too far away. And it's picked up by the goalkeeper. What a shame. What a shame for Semenyo. He's having a tough game here.
It's a lovely ball. Beautiful ball from Rodri over the top. He timed his run perfectly, just needs to bring it under control, and he's got a 1v1 with Raya. And his first touch lets him down. He'll be so disappointed.
Semenyo is a significantly better player than that, and he will know it.
But that's the pressure of the game.
Oh, here's Gay getting away from Martinelli with a turn of pace, and he's back in the midfield, Mark Gay. And they've got an overload now, which means there's space for Cherki over on the far side. Ryan Cherki up against Nkapie, beats him, up against Eze. Oh, the pass to Doku was poor, and it's cleared away by Arsenal up to Havertz, being chased down by Kusanov and Nunez. Done really well, Havertz. Nkapie then finds Eze. Eze's been robbed, and it's broken to Doku. Doku's in! Oh, it's saved by Raya. Doku got the shot on target, but Raya read it and makes a simple save in the end.
It's sloppy from Eze, caught on the ball. Into Doku, edge of the box, drives into the penalty area. Under pressure from Saliba, and Gabriel tries to slot it with his right foot into the bottom corner, but straight at David Raya. And that's the one thing you can throw at Jeremy Doku, is he doesn't score enough goals from those situations.
Big moment for Manchester City. Just 2 goals in the Premier League this season for Jeremy Doku.
Arsenal causing their own problems, giving the ball away sloppily in their own half of the pitch. City aren't creating these chances, Arsenal are creating them for them.
Well, Arsenal got to find a way to get possession in City territory, which they had for a decent chunk of the first period. Here's Kai Havertz trying to do just that. Good play from him. It's Nkapie, Mosquera on this near side, trying to find the runner. In fact, he's come towards Declan Rice. The chip is poor. Yeah. It's straight through to Donnarumma.
It was the right idea from from Mosquera, but it was 20 seconds too late.
It's not forgotten their names. Anyway, that's a foul from Zubimendi on O'Reilly, driving forward just over the halfway line.
I think it's just because you probably not expect them to both be on the pitch playing in those full-back positions.
Thanks for bailing me out, mate.
That's my excuse anyway, John.
Yeah, it works for you. I'm not sure it works for me. Here's Bernardo Silva in their own half here, City. Rodri being chased down by Ødegaard. He'll find Gay into O'Reilly in front of Mikel Arteta, who does a little nutmeg on Mosquera, but he gives the ball away and he breaks to Martinelli, who slips in. Havertz goes to ground, and Kusanov is with him, and referee says no. It's definitely a coming together. Whether there's enough for anything more than that, obviously VAR will maybe have a look at it. He's onside, Havertz. He's in behind Kusanov. I think Havertz has got to be a bit stronger there. I think he goes down too easily. It's clumsy. It's clumsy from Kusanov. I tell you what, if you're a Barcelona fan, having watched the Champions League recently, you're screaming at your TV if you've seen that. Very similar to the red cards they got in those 2 games against Atleti. It's clumsy, isn't it? Well, we're back underway, and there's no long check going on, we're being told, and so there is no free kick, and there is no further on that for Kusanov, who nearly re-earned his old nickname Calamity there. But he gets away with it, in my opinion. Crossfield to Semenyo, another loose touch from him, goes out of play. He's having a poor game, Semenyo. And that's why maybe you switch him, because I think get him happy on the left. I think get him out on the left-hand side, get him running at Mosquera, who's on a yellow card. He might get a little bit more success. I think Nkapie's had a really good game, but ultimately, you know, this is where Semenyo's got to improve. It's moments like that where it's about his touch. It's not where he's thinking about what he's going to do before he gets it. He's very, very good at playing off the cuff, you know, and when he's going quick. But when he's got to think about stuff, that's probably his weakest point. Hasn't been able to trap a bag of cement today, Semenyo, and it's costing Man City, who are back on the ball again here with O'Reilly on the halfway line, driving forward. from the left-hand side. City bossing this second period. 70-30 possession in their favour. Doku beating Mosquera again, cuts it back towards O'Reilly, who wasn't quite ready for it, and Zubimendi can bring it away. Finds Ødegaard with a slip towards Havertz, but Kusanov was too alert.
Yeah, he's just got to put it in behind there, Ødegaard.
And it's Man City building up ahead of steam in the second period. Fired ball from Cherki, finds Bernardo Silva. Couldn't do much without, been won back by Saliba, as he spent too much time trying to bring that chip ball under control there, did the veteran.
Arsenal just, I think, are trying to just get some possession because they've been under pressure for the first 10 minutes of this second half, but they just need to go forward.
We're on the penalty spot with a big blast to nowhere in particular.
Martinelli's quick, putting O'Reilly under pressure.
He's done well, Martinelli, and he's nicked it back off O'Reilly as well. Excellent from Gabriel Martinelli. He's won something out of nothing here. Oh, and he's just run out over the end line. Excellent from Martinelli, though, just come on from Madueke.
It's a different problem for O'Reilly now because he has got pure pace and he can run in behind, and he will give you a problem going short and going in behind.
And that's what maybe Arsenal will need in the second period if City are going to continue to boss the play, which they are at 55 minutes gone. 1-1 on Premier League Live. O'Reilly driving and driving and driving. Pass was poor. Slightly underhit towards Ryan Cherki, and it's been nicked back for Arsenal, and it's Rayaud in green away to our left. You'll find Saliba in his own box. Zubimendi to Mosquera on the right. Blocked by O'Reilly down the line. Oh, that break. Well, they'll break to Havertz, but Havertz was offside. And that's frustrating, I think, for Arsenal. Why is Havertz offside there? He's on the halfway line.
I don't think he was expecting the ball to go into that area, if I'm honest. And it's quite clever from Kusanov. He just steps up.
Here's Rodri forward to Doku, who's in field, and he's running at Zubimendi. Drop of the shoulder and a carry again from Doku. He's been fantastic today to watch. Semenyo on the far side, trying to get to that level, and he's knocked it back to Kusanov. That will go to Bernardo Silva, right of centre, 40-odd yards from goal. Back to Semenyo, takes on Nkapie. Drives past him this time. That's a nice ball to Bernardo Silva, tries a reverse. Blocked by Gabriel, retrieved by Bernardo against Rice. Bernardo Silva on the far side, the captain. There are runners, he's still got it. Finds Rodri, first time to Ryan Cherki. Cherki, corner of the box, on towards Nunez. Cross comes in, blocked by Nkapie. That's a corner kick to Manchester City in the 58th minute.
There's constant pressure from City, but they just can't quite find an opening. But Arsenal creaking at the moment. They need to find a way to get control of the game and to stop City just having the ball in their own half of the pitch.
All Man City in the second half as we approach the hour with the score 1-1. Corner's been taken back towards Bernardo Silva. Anthony Taylor's got a problem, so we'll do it again. I'm not sure what the issue is. I think maybe he's got into Mark Gay's way.
I think he did. I think Mark Gay was looking to spin around the back or something like that. And unfortunately for him, Anthony Taylor was marking him behind him.
Well, this will be a story if they score from this. I'm sure Arteta will mention it. The retake of the corner on the far side to Manchester City. This time it comes in towards the goal line. It's a poor one. It's right on the top of the net. I mean, right aiming for that today underneath the crossbar. And a couple of times it's worked, but a couple of times it's been really poor.
It's a fine line, isn't it? But you'd like to think that Bernardo Silva could at least keep the ball on the pitch there and force David Raya to have to either punch or catch it.
We're coming to an hour. He's not one for many changes, Pep Guardiola, certainly in big games. Do you think he's looking at Savinho or forgotten man, Phil Foden, something like that?
I don't think so yet. I think because Semenyo, you know, he pops up with goals and he scores goals. Doku, I would imagine, might be the first one to come off.
There is Doku. It'd be wild to take off the best player on the field, but again, that's my opinion, and that would be the opinion of Pep Guardiola, so I guess I would step down on that one. Been very good though, Doku. I've really enjoyed him today.
He's been excellent today, he really has. Just that chance when he had the shot, you just want him to do a little bit better.
Oh, Gay's been robbed, and there's a chance here for Rice, and there's a ball here to Eze, and there's four in this attack suddenly for Arsenal, and it's on to Martin Ødegaard to Kai Havertz, great save, chance again, blocked on the line, cleared away by O'Reilly.
And that's why you have Donnarumma, not because he's what he did with the ball, but what he does without the ball. It's brilliant, not once but twice from Donnarumma.
Oh, Mark Gay giving the ball away, and suddenly Arsenal are in.
He's got a yellow card as well, Mark Gay, for a foul on Declan Rice late. The ball into Ødegaard, slides it to his left, into the bar of Havertz on the left foot. stands up brilliantly. Donnarumma stays big, makes the save. What a crucial save that could be. And then he's up as well, diving at the feet of Martinelli to take the pace off it so O'Reilly can clear it off the line.
What a let-off that was. That's the counter-attacking potential that we were talking about there with Arsenal in this second period, as Doku bundles through a crowd and does a 1-2 with Rodri, but then he's passed to Semenyo.
Nothing in it, no.
Oh, he's gone down there, Semenyo.
Yeah,
Hincapié, is it with him?
There wasn't a lot of contact and he threw himself to the ground. I think Hincapié wasn't pleased that he was suggesting there was a foul.
Just confirmation, as Chris Perry told you a second ago, Mark Gay was yellow-carded in the aftermath of whatever happened there with the chance, as Ødegaard now has it on the edge. There's a turn and shot! Oh, he's hit the post! Oh, he's hit the post!
Oh, it's brilliant.
Every Arsenal fan in the Etihad thought it was in, and so did I. Inside of the post, right across the goal line, then away. Unlucky, unlucky.
Well, he scored in 2 of his 3 Premier League games against Man City. Almost did there. A moment of just pure brilliance, out of nothing. A little touch to his left-hand side. Low shot. Hits the post.
Gabriel forward. Hincapié has kept this in. Oh, but no one's there in the penalty area to help him out there, Hincapié.
Both defences look really nervy, don't they?
And it's now Arsenal on top and City all over the shop. And here is Eze, who's just hit the post, turning away from 3. Then he loses out and he says no foul, the referee. And now it's City countering Bernardo Silva. Pirouette and pass onto O'Reilly to his left. 62 minutes on the clock, 1-1.
Breathless, isn't it, out there? It really is.
We haven't had a replay of the Eze shot yet because the play hasn't really stopped since then. As soon as we get one on our monitors, we'll have a further discussion about it. For the moment, Rodri's coming forward for City. Clip towards the live wire, Doku. Drag back turn, and he's up against Mosquera. Here he is again. Well done, Mosquera, this time. Doku just trying to do too much.
Yeah, much better defending from Mosquera. Nice and patient. Havertz has done really well up front by himself. It's been a good target for them.
Oh, that shot from Eze. Shades of Ronaldinho, wasn't there? Just
nothing,
no backlift.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what he's got, and that's why you want him on the pitch, because he can produce moments that win your game. Same as Ryan Cherki.
Here's O'Reilly from Manchester City. Left to Doku, up against Mosquera again. Goes back to Gay this time.
Cherki wide on the left. He stayed out there a lot in this second half.
Rodri wants to find him, and he does. The nice clip. Here is the goal scorer, Cherki. It was like a different game, those goals went in. Here is Cherki away from Hincapié into the feet of Bernardo Silva. On towards Semenyo on the end line, tries to cross, digs one out. Haaland's there, heads it forwards. It's O'Reilly, cleared away by, I think Zubimendi is the man on the goal line, and then further away from Arsenal, up towards the halfway, but Rodri has won it back with Kusanov.
It's magnificent defending from Zubimendi. Tracks his runner all the way back in there. Haaland heads it back across goal when you think the City player's going to put it into the back of the net, and Zubimendi gets his foot there.
Nunez on the far side to Semenyo. Up against Hincapié into the offensive third from the right. Nunez driving, Haaland controls in the box. Challenge on him, breaks the Ryan Cherki. Can he shoot? Kinda. He swung a boot at it. Not sure what he was trying to do really, and it's come off the City leg on its way through. It's bobbled out for a goal kick.
Good pressure from City. Getting a replay of it every chase. He does everything right. It's just so unfortunate. Literally half an inch to the right hand side.
Shot, Chris.
It's incredible. He starts outside the post, no backlift, so quick. Just bends it in. It hits the inside of the post. Another half an inch, and it's a goal for Arsenal.
I thought it was in. I got to tell you, I thought that was in. And every Arsenal fan behind that goal did as well. Brilliant from Abera Eze. Bad luck for Arsenal. We're still at 1-1. 64 minutes on the clock. Goals, by the way, if you're just joining us, Ryan Cherki in the 16th minute with some lovely footwork and a pass into the bottom corner. Kai Havertz levelled up. Around 2 minutes later, nicking the ball off the toes of Donnarumma on near the goal line, and it went straight in. And that's how things stand. Chances at both ends since. It's not been a typical top of the table, very few chances sort of encounter. And we're just getting a replay actually of why Mark Gay got booked, and it was for a clattering lunge on Declan Rice after he lost that ball.
Poor challenge, wasn't it, actually, from Gay? You don't usually see him make those sort of challenges.
Well, that's a moment of panic from someone who doesn't normally panic. Donnarumma with a good release here to O'Reilly on the halfway line. Suddenly there's space here for O'Reilly to charge into. And he will find Doku up against Mosquera again. Shuffle, shimmy, in the box to O'Reilly. Chance here, Haaland! Erling Haaland with the goal. He has barely been in this game, but the deadliest striker in the business takes the chance when it comes. Left foot, bottom corner, 2-1.
It's brilliant, brilliantly worked goal, because this all starts with Donnarumma. Donnarumma throws this really quickly out to Nico O'Reilly, and Martinelli's not tracking him back. O'Reilly's able to travel and travel and travel. Feeds Doku, who's been unplayable all afternoon. Doku drives inside, gets into the box, just slips the ball across the 6-yard box. It's a great move from City, brilliant counter-attacking move, and Arsenal are just desperately trying to get back goal side. Doku comes inside Mosquera, just slides it across the blocks into O'Reilly, back across the goal. Rodri misses the initial chance, and it comes to Haaland, and he's got the strength to hold off the challenge of Nkapie and hit it home with his left instep, just as David Raya's trying to adjust across the box, going into his left-hand side. Haaland's shot goes to his right-hand side, and he can't readjust his feet and get back across. Brilliant finish from Haaland. City back into the lead at 2-1.
Yeah, Gabriel was complaining that he was having his shirt pulled by Haaland when he got the shot away, but I don't think he's going to get that.
It's just strength from Haaland.
It's the 23rd goal in the Premier League season for Erling Haaland, just a fourth in his last 14. Coming back to form just at the right time. It's the Manchester City way, I'm afraid to say, for Arsenal fans listening. And now they've got to step up big time here, Arsenal.
They have.
Remember again, a draw favours Arsenal, and they've been good today.
Arsenal have been more positive than they have been, certainly for the last few games.
Haaland then gets the better of Gabriel. Gabriel has pulled him down and pulled his shirt. He's ripped his shirt here, Erling Haaland. And now Haaland and Nkapie are getting into it. Nkapie would be wise to step away from that. And Haaland's got half his shirt falling off his arm and saying, mate, he is pulling my shirt here.
It's his Under Armour, isn't it? It's actually the undershirt that he's got on that's been ripped.
It's the sleeve of the Under Armour thing, but either way, it's hanging in shreds because Gabriel's pulled it off him. What are you going to do? Well, that's the physical battle that Haaland wants today. He's going to have to take off the undershirt and put his shirt back on. Well, don't think you need the undershirt today, mate, to be honest with you.
I'm not sure. It's all probably a bit colder in Manchester than it is down here in London, but I'm sure coming from Norway, he doesn't need that anyway.
No, I think that's a fair point, well made. You don't get cold when you're a Viking, so I'm told. But I'm not sure a free kick was even given. The ball's gone out of play here.
I don't think a free kick was. I think they were both fighting each other, and they've had a brilliant tussle all game.
Well, we're just seeing the replay. So Haaland pulls Gabriel's shorts, and then Gabriel pulls Haaland's shirt, and then Haaland pulls him back, and then Gabriel pulls off his sleeve.
There's nothing in it. They're both at it, aren't they?
Buy each other dinner first, for goodness sake.
Anthony Taylor's got it right. It's just a throw-in.
It is just a throw. And Erling Haaland did get another shirt for some reason or other, but now he hasn't got it on properly. Anyway, we are back underway. And here's Rodri with a drive, deflected on its way through. Corner kick to Man City, and Arsenal here, Chris Perry. They've got to hold on for the next few minutes.
This is a crucial 5 or 10 minutes for Arsenal to not concede a third goal here. If they're going to have any chance to get back in this, they need to make sure they don't concede.
This is the season right here for Arsenal. They've got to hold on through this few minutes of City pressure, then find a way back into the game. Can they do it? Not many have in the Guardiola era. It's a corner kick on the attacking left-hand side, which Turkey is over. 69 minutes on the clock. Man City 2, Arsenal 1. Premier League Live. Oh, at the back post. Near Gabriel, you won't be surprised to hear. Turkey is over it. Right-footed deep delivery, very deep. Gay is going to win that. Saliba then gets there. Another corner. An Arsenal player has gone down. Mosquera is saying he took one on the nose there, but it's going to be a corner. Well, so just stop pretending you were hit on the nose now and get on with it.
Just backing in, isn't he, Gay? Yeah, there's an arm in the face. I mean, if VAR were to look at it, it's a foul, but it's so hard for Anthony Taylor to see that.
You'd have got on with that, wouldn't you? You've got to get on.
Listen,
every now and then you get hit in the face. You're centre half.
In Spain, it's a free kick. Yeah. Where he's from and where he's been brought up playing, but here it's not.
Yeah. I think that's right. Corner kick comes in on the far side now. 70 minutes on the clock. 2-1 Man City. Delivery towards the near. That's one by Mosquera. Breaks to Doku. Who tried? I'm not sure what he tried. His left foot was certainly in the air and it hit his boot. That's all I've got for you. It's a goal kick.
He had zero confidence in his left foot there. Arsenal are going to turn to their bench. Couple of substitutions oncoming.
Ben White is taking a walk down the steps there, as is, I think, Leandro Trossard. We're back underway first. High ball here towards Ødegaard. Cleared away by Bernardo Silva. Haaland on towards Doku. One by Hincapié. Breaks towards Bernardo again, who plays it to Doku, who's got the pace on Mosquera. And here he comes again. Jeremy Doku up against Mosquera. Carries it forward. Back to Cherki. Cherki blocked on its way through. Breaks back though to Jeremy Doku, but he's overrun it. Does find O'Reilly off Mosquera's toe. Doku's miscontrolled it again, but somehow has retrieved it again. Maybe he's just suddenly gone on to empty, Jeremy Doku. As City keep the ball on this near side. They are winning by 2-1 with 20 minutes remaining. It's up to Arsenal now.
Just wonder how long Martin Ødegaard can, play at this sort of intensity. He's been pressing from minute one.
Clip forward towards nowhere in particular really for Man City. It's in the hands of David Raya. Well, we know they've got it in them to score a goal, Arsenal, but can they change the way they play to chase that goal? That's the question. As Gabriel runs away from Cherki brilliantly. And that's a lovely little slip down the left-hand side too, and there's a chance here on the far side. Hincapié's running and he's fouled Eza. That's a foul by Bernardo Silva. Should be a yellow card as well, I'd suggest. It's
he has slowed down. He stopped the attack there, hasn't he? Although Eze's taken his touch backwards, he's about to slip it to his right-hand side. A little bit fortunate to get away without a yellow card there.
I'm hearing that it may well be Iberra Eza and Mosquera withdrawn for Ben White and Trossard. Arteta in deep conversation with that pair at the moment. No change is going to happen right now. Free kick first, left of centre, 40+ yards from goal. Ødegaard and Rice are the two over it. What a huge 20 minutes this is for Arsenal.
It is.
And for Man City too, of course.
There's moments in seasons, if you're going to go and win your first league title for a long time, there's moments in seasons that are crucial. This is it. This is the 20 minutes that could define their season.
City backline just outside their penalty area. Ødegaard over it, deep delivery. Gabriel is there. Oh, it's in the post again. And then Havertz turns it towards goal, and Donnarumma makes the save. There's a shout maybe for handball in there potentially. Gabriel is making that clear to the referee now, but it was his header.
No,
it hit O'Reilly.
No handball.
I think the hip.
Yeah, it was his hip. Comes off the post, hits Donnarumma. So close. Arsenal have come twice, but.
Well, they're having a word with the referee now, but he's saying it's hit. It's hit. There's
definitely not a penalty. No chance. No.
Oh, what a chance! Another chance though for Arsenal, who now have their favourite moment, a corner kick on the right-hand side. Can they deliver from it?
It's a throw-in. I think, is it a throw-in? Or it must be a corner.
Rice is going over there.
It's a throw-in, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's right by the corner flag. I thought it was a corner. It's going to be a potential long throw from Declan Rice. 73 minutes on the clock. It's 2-1. Dummies to take it, I think, and then we'll try again, Declan Rice.
I think he's just trying to get his bearings at how much of a run-up he can get.
Well, not much, and it's not much of a throw, really, and it's up and away by O'Reilly. And it's hacked upfield by Jeremy Doku. Well, that was poor from Declan Rice. He didn't really have much of a run-up, as you say. I mean, how much are you really going to get on that? It's only really Kayode who could deliver from there for Brentford, and Declan Rice, for all of his many abilities, doesn't have the throw of Kayode of Brentford. Right, here's those changes. It is going to be Mosquera, withdrawn for White, and Trossard on for Eza. Give me your thoughts on Iberra Eza. I mean, great shot for the corner kick for the post.
He's never as effective when he plays out wide on the left. He's not in the game enough. When he plays in that number 10 role, he's far more effective. But he almost, had a moment that could have won the game for Arsenal.
So Ben White does go into right back. The ball is now with Gabriel in his own penalty area. City pressing him. Hincapié left-footed upfield. Trossard looks like he has gone into that central position, so two straight swaps and the shape remains the same. Good play by Kai Havertz to nick the ball off Marquet here. Done fantastic there, Havertz, to get Arsenal back in possession. Here's Trossard. Across the halfway, and Arsenal got to come forward here, and they know it. And here's Martinelli on the right-hand side. White's made an overlapping run. Here he is now. Ben White gets there. Great ball in. Well, in terms of getting there, but the delivery maybe wasn't lifted enough, and Donnarumma will make the catch on the goal line. No one's near him pressing. And now they come the other way. Man City with Nico O'Reilly, full of energy and industry from left back.
Surely Mikel Arteta must be thinking about Victor Gyökeres. 7 goals in his last 9 Premier League games. Surely you must be thinking about him.
Yeah. Plenty of time to go. Plenty of time to go, and Arsenal just need 1 goal. Again, draw favours them. This scoreline, of course, does not. A win as things stand, I think it would be 2-0 against Burnley on Wednesday, and City would take top if things stay as they are. And Burnley, I'm afraid to say, for Arsenal fans, are not particularly good. Beaten again today by Nottingham Forest, it would take a calamitous evening for City not to win that fairly comfortably, I suggest.
It would be one of the greatest Premier League shocks of all time, I would think.
Here's Jeremy Doku midway inside Arsenal territory. Third goal would kill it here for Man City. And here's O'Reilly trying to force it down that left-hand side. O'Reilly and Doku today, Chris Perry, fantastic.
That left-hand side just works so well, doesn't it? They really combine well.
Okay, Cavani and Bernardo Silva on the edge. The clip towards Doku, who I think might just need 5 minutes and maybe some electrolytes to finish this game. He's looking absolutely gassed on this near side, and he's found a ball to O'Reilly instead. Back to Doku again. Oh, and he tries a little chip and run past Ben White, but he goes into touch.
I just think it's crazy, but if you're Pep Guardiola, you'd have him finishing every single day at the end of training, because if he could add that to his game, what a player he'd be.
Could anyone run at Doku's pace as he has for 75 minutes, for 95? I don't know.
It's difficult, isn't it? I mean, their levels of fitness are incredible, but he does look a little bit tired now, starting to make some poorer decisions, and his touch has just got a little bit looser.
He looks like me trying to climb the stairs after a curry. He needs to maybe go off. And they have options, don't they, of course? Savinho and Phil Foden, they're not short of talent. Man City, as O'Reilly has it by the end line here. Here is Doku, challenged by Zubimendi. Where does it break? It breaks off an Arsenal leg for a corner kick out of nowhere, and the life is being sucked from Arsenal right now by Manchester City.
Well, Arsenal will feel it too. They'll feel like that clock is going down very quickly, and actually, obviously, it's not. But City at the moment are in control. Arsenal can't really get any sustained pressure at the other end of the pitch, and I think that's the problem for them.
An 8th corner of the match for Manchester City. Cherki is over it. They have been a danger when they have delivered these under the crossbar today. 78 minutes on the clock. Cross comes in, it's away well by Arsenal. Then Trossard can't loop it over his shoulder. Breaks the Kusanov up against Trossard. Kusanov wins it. Wants another corner here. Oh, and he's done well, Kusanov, but unluckily for him, it's ricocheted to Trossard, who's cleared it. And there's a chance here all of a sudden from the big clearance if Bernardo Silva can't get there. So there's a handball. Bernardo Silva's arm is up. He's got it away from Kai Havertz.
Well, he's giving it the other way.
Well, the referee says handball from Havertz. It's hit someone's hand.
It was either Havertz or Silva. It's going to be interesting to see. Certainly hit someone's hand, didn't it? They were so close to each other, running alongside each other, trying to get possession.
On the replay now, they're close by.
It's Havertz's hand, yeah. Should be a yellow card there.
Well, it should be. I'll double check if it was. Bernardo Silva, though, what a covering run he's just made there. If he's not there, Havertz is in all of a sudden.
He's been I think he's such an underrated player for Manchester City over the years, and he will be missed. He's not one that grabs the highlights week in, week out, but he's so reliable.
Free kick Man City, which Donnarumma is over. 2-1 to City, 79 minutes on the clock. Header won by Gabriel, breaks to Erdegaard. Good play by Kai Havertz once again. Been very good today for Arsenal, holding the ball up well. Could do with some more attacking threat alongside him though as Rice slips in. Erdegaard does a run on the far side here, being made by Nkapie on the
offside, I think.
Ball was slipped in towards, I think, Nkapie, but Trossard was there. He's offside, and City win it back. Yeah,
sloppy. It wasn't a good pass. Just wonder if there's a way that Arsenal can get Havertz and Gyökeres both on the pitch at the same time.
Well, they're going to have to, aren't they? You've got to roll the dice now.
You'd think so. You'd think so, wouldn't you? You know, throw caution to the wind. You're losing the game anyway.
Well, Victor Gyökeres is getting stripped and ready to come on. The big money summer signing.
Do you lose Declan Rice or Zubimendi potentially and play with Havertz and Ødegaard in behind Gyökeres.
Well, we're going to find out soon as he's getting stripped and ready to come on. Victor Gyökeres, the Premier League top scorer with 12.
It wouldn't surprise me if Ødegaard comes off. I mean, he's been brilliant today in terms of his pressing, but he must be tired.
Here's Ryan Cherki by the corner flag on the right-hand side. Wants to win a corner for his team and couldn't hit Nkapie from a yard away, and he goes out for a goal.
That's what you get with Ryan Cherki. You know, you get goes from the sublime in the first half to the ridiculous there, but
10 minutes remaining. A reminder, we've got that game for you on Wednesday, Burnley against Man City. Make sure you're with us here on Premier League Live as City look to take top spot. Only been top for 6 days this season, Manchester City. And they will go top with a good win against Burnley if things stay as they are this week.
The difference in goal difference now is 3 goals. If it stays as a 1-goal victory for Manchester City, you'd like to think that City might be able to score a few goals against Burnley.
Yeah, they'll stick a few past the Clarets, I think. With all due respect to Burnley fans out there, find me a Burnley fan who thinks they're going to win. Long towards Havertz here, being held physically by Gabriel, and he's found a flick on towards Cherki, cleared away by Arsenal. Rice does well to back the ball forward towards Ødegaard, but it's broken City's way. And it's O'Reilly, wants to shoot here. In the end, he does find Doku. Doku in the box, up against White. Inside, outside. Well done, Nkapie just came over to help his team out there.
He's had a good game, Nkapie.
But then Ben White has passed it straight back to Man City, straight to Gay. And it's down the line to Doku's goal side now of Ben White. He brings it back to Ryan Cherki, then to O'Reilly. Saliba is with O'Reilly by the corner flag on this near side. Saliba pushing him to the ground. Rodgers come and taking the ball off him. City have still got it. Brilliant from City. As Cherki knocks it back now to Kusanov. Kusanov will find Nunez. Havertz chasing him down. Havertz hasn't given up.
He's been really good today, Kai Havertz.
Oh, and very nearly caught there were Trossard chasing down Kusanov. It goes out of play for a throw. Just about. Arsenal, 82 on the clock, 2-1.
But Arsenal just can't get any possession, sustained possession in the Manchester City half. They can't win a corner, they can't win a throw-in, and that's what they need now.
And still we await the arrival of Victor Gyökeres. I thought it was going to be in that interval. It's gone for a throw, but there's been some sort of delay, bringing on the striker. And we are there now, the end game of this one, as Gabriel takes a ride on Haaland, gives a free kick away, and then Haaland gives him a push for good measure. And then Gabriel's gone to headbutt him. Gabriel's gone to headbutt him, and I think that's going to be a red. I think that's going to have to be a red card here to Gabriel. I know Haaland hasn't jumped to ground, but if he did, that would be a red, and we've all seen it. I don't think Gabriel should survive this.
It's incredibly stupid from Gabriel. It really is.
What is he doing?
It's incredibly
What is
stupid.
he doing? If Haaland went to ground, if he claiming headbutt,
if he doesn't get a red card, he is the luckiest man on the pitch, because it is so stupid.
Well, I think Gabriel after this game may want to thank
Anthony
Taylor for not going to ground.
Taylor has done Arsenal a massive favour there, because Gabriel has just lost his head. Absolutely lost his head.
If a headbutt on Haaland is not violent conduct, I don't know what is. Honestly, I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I don't want to see him sent off here, but he puts his head to him and then goes to bat him. That's a red card, mate.
It should. Other players have been sent off for that, haven't they, in the past? Without
for less than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
For less than that.
He moves his head forward, and that's the problem. You can
I'm sorry, that's a red.
You can go head to head with someone, but he moves his head forward. And although he hasn't swung his head back and caught Haaland, it doesn't matter.
I tell you what, Guardiola's making the point. If he jumps to ground here, like players do,
absolutely.
If he covers the goose in gravy, he gets a red card.
And fair play to Haaland for not going to ground as well.
No fair play to him. He should be jumping to ground and saying he's headbutting me. That's what you do. That's exactly what he should be doing.
I like what Haaland's done there.
No.
Gabriel should still be sent off. Anthony Taylor should still send him off.
Well, if he doesn't get sent off, that's the reason why everyone going forward is going to dive on the ground.
No, I agree with you there, but I like the fact that Haaland didn't
I'll tell you what, I'd be on the ground screaming like I may have come off. I'll tell you what. I hear me on the move if I was Erling Haaland.
Cherki's coming off to a standing ovation.
The man who scored the opening goal for Man City, what feels like a lifetime ago, in the 16th minute with those incredible twinkle toes in the penalty area in the 16th minute. He's withdrawn here.
it's brilliant, wasn't it? Comes inside.
Oh, we're just seeing a replay
the ball
now.
just stuck to his feet, isn't it? You know, it's just so, his close control is just beautiful to watch.
And it's a standing ovation, well earned, replaced by Phil Foden, the forgotten man at Manchester City.
He's not a bad player though, is he, to bring on?
No, but I get the sense he might have the summer off as Victor Gyökeres also comes on for Martin Zubimendi, a much trailed substitution with 5 minutes remaining. We're waiting a long time for that for Arsenal.
It's too late for me.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He's gone straight up top, as you'd imagine, with Havertz now in behind him, boys, with Donnarumma. I honestly can't believe that Gabriel's not been sent off there.
No,
staggered.
He should have been sent off. I agree completely with you.
Again, it's not going to give you one of those, well, we were down to 10 and so we lost. So I guess in those terms it's a good thing, but anyway. We are where we are. In the 86th minute, it's 2-1 to Manchester City against Arsenal, who have rolled the dice and brought on the striker.
You know, so many similarities, really, when you think about it, to those two games that Arsenal did lose when they lost the, you know, players getting sent off, doing stupid things.
City coming forward here, trying to twist the knife. Semenyo's ball towards Foden, cleared away by Gabriel. Recovered by Kusanov on the halfway line. Just hearing Savinha might be coming on as well for Jeremy Doku, who looks out on his feet for quite some time. Pep Guardiola also yellow carded for telling the fourth official, as I did. He thought Gabriel should be sent off.
I think you've got to understand that Pep Guardiola in that situation is going to do that. I don't think he should get a yellow card there.
Well, I think most people with eyes thought that was a red card, but
it's a red card.
Right, anyway, let's get back to it as Erling finds a ball into Saliba. Haaland chasing him down. Haaland also got booked for getting headbutted, which I thought was a bit harsh.
I think he got booked for going head-to-head, but then he wasn't the one who was... I think headbutt is not the right term, because there wasn't an actual butt, but he certainly made the movement forward, didn't he? Ball
down the line here towards Martinelli. Is going to be shielded over the sideline by O'Reilly. And I think there'll be another change here for City, and it's Jeremy Doku withdrawn for Savinho. And I mean, honestly, I have loved watching Jeremy Doku today, I've got to say. The very best of Jeremy Doku we saw in this game.
Yeah, he has tormented Mosquera and Ben White and a few others this afternoon. And he has been at the heart of everything good that City's done in their attack.
Breaking play here before the sub can be made, because I think Nico Gonzalez is also going to come on here. Rodri has gone down holding his groin or right leg or upper thigh, I can't be sure, but he's getting some treatment, so I think he's going to be withdrawn too, which as a football fan is not something you want to see, with Rodri having missed so much football, the former Ballon d'Or winner. But again, as you'd expect from Man City and their wage bill, they've got a pretty decent man to bring on to replace him.
Yeah, but he's not Rodri.
Some people are never happy, are they? They're never happy.
It's incredible, isn't it, how Rodri's got fitter and fitter as the season's gone on, and City have got better and better.
It's almost like he's the best player in Europe.
He, honestly, is an incredible player. He's signalled that he's got to come off, which I would suggest is a worry. His groin, by the looks of it. And that could be a worry for Spain in the World Cup too, if that goes on. Yeah,
I don't lose sleep on that one, mate, but yeah, it's a good point well made for our Spanish listeners.
No, absolutely.
That do us a favour, that. All they've got then is Martin Zubimendi. Oh dear, he's quite good too. Oh well. Anyway, Nico Gonzalez is on, and Rodri is off after a sterling performance from the City midfielder. 88 minutes now on the clock. I think we're going to get plenty added on here. As Ben White throws into Ødegaard. Again, a reminder, draw favours Arsenal here. One goal changes everything. It changes everything about this game, about this season, about Arsenal as a football club in many ways. And Ben White trying to force it here. Throw-in comes in. Cleared away by Savinho. Time now for Arsenal to have a period of pressure. Up in the air by Saliba.
Arsenal need it. They haven't been able to do it all second half.
O'Reilly's clearance is blocked by Martinelli. Second half, 5 shots from Arsenal, 2 on target, 34% of the ball. They've had more efforts in the second period than the first. One hitting the post from Eza, but it certainly feels like it's been more of a City half on the eyeball test. Havertz on the right, away from O'Reilly. A good play again by Nico O'Reilly, and there's a chance here to release Savinho. Has he got the pace of Jeremy Doku down this left-hand side? Havertz has tried to stay with him. Savinho maybe wisely has brought it back into midfield. Well, we'll see what pass he has first. It goes back to Arcade. Martinelli chasing him down, and it's on to Donnarumma, whose howler will be all forgiven if they're able to win this by 2-1 with some of the saves he's made since.
Exactly that.
Here's Nico Gonzalez with a pass all the way back now to Donnarumma from midfield. And it's all got a bit lumpy at the moment. High boot, Semenyo. Hincapié doesn't ask for it.
That's got to be a free kick as well.
Yeah, boots high there.
Yeah.
7 more minutes will be added on at the Etihad. 7 more minutes for Man City to navigate. And for Arsenal, I don't want to go as far as say save their Premier League season, but to save their Premier League season, they've got to score.
Pretty much. If they want to have the title in their own hands, they've definitely got to score. Otherwise, they're relying on someone to do them a favour.
7 minutes now confirmed. Don't go anywhere, folks. The title's on the line here. And it's Man City 2, Arsenal 1 on Premier League Live. Tom Rennie and Chris Perry with you. And here's Martin Ødegaard. Diagonal ball played towards Victor Gyökeres. I'm not sure he's had a touch yet. He won't touch this either. O'Reilly will get there first. Martinelli comes by. Oh, he's come off his toe there.
I think it's a corner.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's not going to be given.
It's not given. I think it's definitely a corner. There's just a little touch just before it goes off there.
Well, he's got lucky there. O'Reilly. Maybe his performance has deserved that luck today. Do you think you've got it in them, Chris? Arsenal to score a goal here?
I don't think so. I don't think they've got... I think the only way they're going to score a goal is from a set piece, and they haven't had enough ball in City's half to be able to force the issue and get some of those. But they need to find a way to just win a free kick or a corner and give themselves a chance.
Second half, Chris, not had a corner, Arsenal.
No.
The top set-piece scorers, the top corner scorers in the league. They needed it.
Second half, City have been the better team by comfortably.
It won't matter if they score here. Lovely touch by Hincapié. He's away from Matheus Nunes. Referee's not giving it.
It's 100% a foul by Nunes.
Boy, it looks to me like he's just eased him off the ball with it long gone there. His arms across him.
It's a foul.
Look, he's dived to the ground, but I think it's a foul.
It's a foul, and it should be a free kick on the edge of the box.
But again, it's after looking for a foul where maybe he could have stayed on his feet and got there.
He was the way he's gone to ground has made it look more dramatic, and that's probably what stopped Anthony Taylor giving it.
Gabriel on the end line for Arsenal with a clearance upfield as far as Nico headed forward. Gabriel can let this one go for a goal or kick to Arsenal, which all of a sudden David Raya is in a rush to take. I didn't know he could. We're back underway, and it's with Saliba. There's always a chance. There's always a chance, but is there a chance for Arsenal?
They just haven't looked like it in the second half. I know they've hit the post twice, but they haven't had any sustained pressure at all.
White forward towards Gyökeres, who eases Gay off the ball. It's bouncing around there. Where's it going to go? Trossard was close by. Nunes clears it and gives Donnarumma an earful. Left Hincapié. That's a good ball. Chance here, maybe. Cleared away.
Header.
Brilliant. From Bernardo Silva, I think it was in there.
It was Bernardo Silva.
Stooping low, breaks to Ødegaard. As Arsenal trying to force that moment, that chance that changes everything. Ødegaard, Saliba. Long way from goal, right-hand side. It's on to Ben White. Back to Saliba. 7 forward here for Arsenal at the back post. Martinelli pass towards White, blocked by O'Reilly. Silva can bring it away to O'Reilly with a clip around Saliba. Recovered though by Martinelli. Has to go all the way back to Raya because no one else is there for Arsenal. They've got to get up. They've got to get up. Hincapié nicely away from Semenyo on the halfway, and he finds Declan Rice.
Oh, it's Semenyo there.
Right for the clearance forward. Semenyo has fouled Hincapié, but we move on the other side. Martinelli is away from Savinho, and it's into Ødegaard. Oh, good challenge by Bernardo Silva. What a game he has had.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
Martinelli forward. Ødegaard turns on the edge. Cross, deep ball. Chance here.
Good header.
It's up and away by Matheus Nunes. It was Gabriel, and finally Arsenal have their first corner of the second half.
Yeah, it's a brilliant ball from Ødegaard to the back post, and Gabriel looks favourite. Nunes does brilliantly. His positioning's perfect. He backs in. He watches the ball. He gets ahead to it. Concedes the corner, but it's great defending.
Magnificent from Nunes. Absolutely magnificent. But it will be now a corner to Arsenal, who have scored 16 goals from corners in the Premier League this season. Can they make it a 17th, an almighty 17th if they get it? Gabriel is lurking. Rice is delivering. It's under the goalkeeper's nose. It's away from O'Reilly. Still in the box. Trossard backwards. Ødegaard brings it down to his left. Just about is Martinelli. And still we play on. 95 minutes on the clock. 2-1 to Man City. Back to David Raya.
Yeah. Arsenal going to have to build again from their own half. Ødegaard's the deepest player at the moment.
Was that the chance, or will there be another?
Gabriel is playing centre forward. They've got 3 centre forwards at the moment, Arsenal.
Trossard right, that's a great ball! Oh, it's over the top!
He's got to score.
It was Kai Havertz with the header. It's a really, really good header right on the meat of the forehead, and it's gone over the crossbar.
Oh, what a ball. What a ball. What a moment for Arsenal. That was the moment. Lovely ball from Trossard. Bends it in behind the defence. Kai Havertz unmarked, 12 yards out. He meets him brilliantly, gets great contact. He just can't quite keep it down. He just gets underneath it. Anywhere, a foot lower on either side of Donnarumma, and he scores.
Change here for City. Nathan Ake is coming on for Antoine Semenyo, which kind of tells you all you need to know about the 2 minutes remaining.
It's because Gabriel's gone as a centre forward, so they're putting another centre back. They'll probably go to a back 5 now, City.
I feel for Kai Havertz. I think he's been sensational today.
He's been brilliant, considering, you know, the small amount of football that he's played this season. You can really maybe see just how important he is to Arsenal, and how they may have run away with the title had he been fit.
Yeah, you never know. Ifs and buts. We are where we are, and where we are is City, maybe a couple of days away from going top. Burnley on Wednesday with us here on Premier League Live at Turf Moor. Decent win with a goal difference swing, and they'll be top on Wednesday as things stand, unless in the final minute Arsenal can score that goal. It does feel like that was the chance.
That was it. You said it, there's always one chance. That was a brilliant chance, and it fell to the right man, and he got great contact, just couldn't quite score.
Still that line off our good friend Kevin Watson, who says to us every week, there's always a chance. There's always a chance. I don't want to take the credit for a good line unless it was mine. That's our friend Kev Watson. And here's Arsenal coming forward. Declan Rice cross field. Good header by Nico O'Reilly, another player who's been great today.
He just gets better and better every time you see him.
Into Ødegaard, trying to force that chance now. 20 seconds remaining. Into Rice, 40 yards from goal, left of centre. It's got to go in. It does go in. It's away by Ake, and it goes to Erling Haaland, who's back defending, who gives it an almighty wallop upfield to nowhere in particular. David Raya's over trying to get the ball in.
He can't take the throw in, David Raya. He wanted to take the throw in, but
then Haaland's got up to block the throw.
He has.
And now it's into Ødegaard. It's back to Raya.
Now. Must be all over, surely.
Whistles, boos, cheers. It's all coming from around the Etihad Stadium. Is there time for Arsenal? Long. Won by Gay. Into Foden.
Just keep the ball.
Foden's got no one to pass to. Where's he going to go? All the way back to Donnarumma. Well done. Phil Foden. Now Donnarumma clears it long. We're still playing on.
Rice has got to get this forward. That's it.
That is it. That is it. A gigantic victory. A seismic victory. An incredible victory for Man City, who for so long looked out of the title race. With this victory, if they're able to beat Burnley on Wednesday, they'll go top of the table with just a few short games remaining. Arsenal was so good today. They played really well. They came to fight. They came to win. But have they crumbled?
Arsenal, my goodness. If they win on Wednesday, on top of the table, Manchester City. Wow. Absolutely wow. Crazy. English Premier League is just beautiful. English Premier League is just crazy. This is Madman League. Absolutely wow. What a game. What what a win. What a win, Samuel. This is crazy. Absolutely good. It was a good game. Bernardo Silva, he is just underrated player. He is outstanding player. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe him. Bernardo Silva, Nico O'Reilly. Look how this Nico O'Reilly, actually, he is young. He is like what? Let me look at his age. Where's Nico O'Reilly? Nico O'Reilly. The way he played today, maturity. Oh, he is 21, and the way he played, finest, absolutely fine. Wow, I'm Arsenal fan. Nila, I swear, if you guys don't win this thing, and I don't know how to say, I mean, everyone is going to make fun of Arsenal, I swear to God. And actually, Wednesday, they're playing against, on Wednesday, Arsenal versus Newcastle. Remember this. Newcastle, yes, they are not doing really good. They lost on Saturday. It was 2-1. They have to win that game. So it's not a good time to play against Newcastle because they have been losing. So it's a must win for them. And it's crazy. Hey, how you doing? I'm trying to look at the props over here. The percentage. Arsenal had. Oh, wow. Wow. This is up. This is crazy now. Look at Manchester City. They have 58. This poly market. Absolutely crazy. Arsenal, look at this. On January 17, Arsenal was 75%. Oh my God. And look at Manchester City. They had 21. That was January. Oh, look at January 23rd. Mildred, Man City forever. I'm a Chelsea fan. I love Chelsea. I know we're not doing really good, but guess what? I truly want City to win. I truly want. Hey, you know what, Mildred? Chelsea gave you guys 3 points last weekend. So at least if we get FA Cup, that's a good trade. I'm looking at Poly Market, and I can tell you this is just amazing. Football is just unpredictable. Look at this. On 23rd, Arsenal had 80%. And then 81%, while Manchester City had 14%, and then it went up, I believe. Oh, look at March 16. March 16, Arsenal had 90%. Manchester City had 10%. Oh my goodness. And then after that, I remember this was against Bournemouth. That's when they dropped. And then Manchester City, guess what? 57. Now Arsenal, they have 43. Manchester City 56. Next week, let me try to look at the live score over here. The upcoming games for Manchester City. Man, everyone is happy. Arsenal lost against Bournemouth. They lost against, oh my goodness, Chelsea. We are playing against Brighton. Oh my God, I just want this league to end. Chelsea, we are done. Absolutely cooked. And then, they are playing against Burnley. So I cannot say it's easy game. You never know. Football is, someone said football is very indisciplined. And then they are playing against Newcastle. This is the game. If they draw this, it's done. Brentford versus Manchester United. This is a good game. Manchester United yesterday destroyed Chelsea. I mean, they didn't. We missed chances, but Garnacho has to leave him. And Delap and the coach. We have Liverpool versus Manchester United. That's a good one. Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. Okay, they have Everton. They have Brentford. Oh, okay. They still have. Oh, this is not good. It's never a good idea to play with a team that is fighting to survive. It's never a good idea. Tottenham. They have Bournemouth. I'm trying to look at Man City's game. Okay, this is a crucial game over here. City versus Aston Villa. Actually, today's Aston Villa versus Sunderland was really good. 4-3. That game, it was electric. It was fun to watch. It was unpredictable too. And then Arsenal last game is London Derby, Crystal Palace. They have West Ham. They have Newcastle. And then they have Newcastle, and pretty much the league is over. Pretty much. Okay, I'm trying to look at the game view. Oops, I just want to see all the matches. Oh, they have Fulham. Yep. Fulham, I think they will win at home. Arsenal looks really good when they play at home. Away, this is the problem over here. West Ham versus Arsenal. This is the problem. If they lose this, and Crystal Palace. I don't know if Crystal Palace, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not good. But Mateta, he's back. Now this is even EPL, they knew that Arsenal is not going to win. They're playing away. They knew that Arsenal is not going to win, and guess what? they bottled even the fixture. Oh my goodness, this is funny. Look, I know City, they are playing at home. I know for sure, because they guarantee they will win the league. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. Oh my lord, this is funny. They're playing away. So the head of EPL was like, you know what? Just put them away. Give them away. Oh my goodness. And then Manchester City versus Aston Villa. You see, they're playing home. But this game, Everton today, oh my goodness, they pissed me off. So they're playing away over here, and then they're playing away against. Oh, so if they win this against Bournemouth and against Everton, guess what? Man City is the winner, because they are playing home. And if they win tomorrow, on top of the table. Tomorrow, Wednesday, on top of the table. So, but I have to give credit to. Let me look at the Sofa Soccer. My man of the match was O'Reilly. He is so good player. He is just amazing player. You see, City, they knew they have problem with centre backs, and they invested in Gui. On our side, Chelsea and Bluco, they're bringing us Garnacho. Oh my goodness, Bluco is just piece of shit. I think they're supporting Arsenal. They have to learn something from Tottenham. Look at Tottenham right now; they're struggling big time. So next season, if we don't invest, I would love to see Chelsea. I hope they will get Senesi. That's the player that I truly want. And then there's this player from Sporting Lisbon. He's a centre back. Actually, two of them. He's a centre back, and also Trincao, that attacking midfielder, is very creative, more than Enzo Fernandez. And then striking, I hope Chelsea, they will get back Nicholas Jackson. Oh, so man of the match was how is Bernardo Silva 6.5? This guy was no Sofa Soccer today actually kind of missed this one. Bernardo Silva was amazing in this game. I don't know, he's supposed to be at least 8, my opinion. Not even 7, 8. O'Reilly, I've been saying O'Reilly, he was really good. I loved it. He's 21 years, but the way he overlapped, the way he comes back and defend, the way he communicates with his players, he is matured. I mean, O'Reilly is in good position. Eze just hit a post. I was just mad. And Gabriel, that fight between him and what's his name, big man Haaland, he was supposed to be sent off. Other than that, I don't have much to say. We just need to laugh at Arsenal a little bit. Oh my goodness, I'm looking at that replay. Kai Havertz, that was a good cross, good header, poor finishing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, have a good weekend. I truly appreciate your support. Adios.